For centuries, we thought nature was all about competition. This idea, rooted in Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection, told us that life was a constant fight for survival. Plants and animals were believed to be locked in a battle over light, nutrients, space, and other resources. The strongest thrived, while the weaker ones faded away. In this view, trees were seen as individual competitors, each fighting to grow taller and stronger than the rest to capture more sunlight. Forests, in turn, were imagined as fierce arenas where only the tallest trees succeeded. For a long time, scientists and foresters saw nature this way. These giant trees were symbols of evolutionary success, champions in a never-ending struggle. The relationships between trees, soil, and other living things were mostly understood as a competition for life's essentials. In the 1990s, forest ecologist Suzanne Simard from British Columbia introduced a revolutionary idea that fundamentally changed how we understand forests. Her groundbreaking research uncovered an invisible underground network where trees are connected by vast fungal systems, sharing not only nutrients but also information. At the heart of this network are the largest and oldest trees, known as mother trees, which do much more than simply survive. They nurture and sustain the entire forest community. Simard's discovery of the mycorrhizal network, sometimes referred to as the Wood Wide Web, upended the traditional view of forests as competitive environments. Rather than competing for resources, trees collaborate through this interconnected system, ensuring mutual survival. This underground fungal web, made up of thread-like structures called hyphae, connects the roots of multiple trees. The hyphae are highly efficient at absorbing nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus from the soil, resources that tree roots alone would struggle to reach. In exchange, the fungi receive sugars from the trees, creating a mutually beneficial relationship. What makes this network extraordinary is how it enables trees to share resources. Carbon, water, and nutrients can move through the fungal filaments, allowing a mother tree to support saplings hundreds of feet away, or for a dying tree to pass on its nutrients to the surrounding forest. Simard's research revealed that mother trees, with their extensive root systems, are central to this network, serving as resource hubs. They can direct critical nutrients to younger or struggling trees, acting like nurturing caregivers for the forest. Mother trees are often more closely linked to their own offspring, saplings that have sprouted from their seeds. These young trees receive more carbon and nutrients than unrelated trees, indicating that mother trees play a crucial role in helping their kin survive the competitive environment of the forest floor. Beyond resource sharing, trees communicate vital information through the mycorrhizal network. For instance, when a tree is attacked by insects, it can release chemical signals that alert nearby trees, prompting them to ramp up their defenses. This early warning system enables the forest to act as a unified entity, coordinating responses to threats. As mother trees approach the end of their life cycles, they engage in a final act of generosity by reallocating stored carbon and nutrients back into the mycorrhizal network. This process supports younger trees, ensuring the continuity of the forest community even as the oldest members pass on. This ecological inheritance is crucial for sustaining forest health, particularly in the face of environmental challenges such as drought and disease. However, this delicate system is under threat. When a mother tree is cut down, the network suffers, leaving younger trees vulnerable and severing the connections essential for their survival. Additionally, the role of epigenetics in plant behavior introduces another layer of complexity. Environmental factors can influence how plants express their genes, allowing them to adapt dynamically to changing conditions. We still don't know everything about how plants and forests work together, and that's why we need to keep studying them. Forests are full of complex relationships between trees and other plants, and every time we learn something new, it leads to even more questions. The way trees and plants are connected is important for keeping the environment healthy. Understanding these connections better could help us figure out better ways to protect forests and use them in a way that doesn't harm nature.